All right, my beautiful friends, here we are together again at last. It is Tuesday, August 18th, 2020. Well, here's the story, and it's again no surprise to you. Stocks appear to be ready to add gains. As I am doing this video blog, stock futures are higher. The major indices are pointing towards more gains for the stock market. But that's not the real story. The real story today, again, and this is getting really out of control, almost to the point of being somewhat scary, is the dollar. The dollar right now is getting decimated. Look at the Dixie, the dollar index. Again, right here, traderschoice.net, second page, right side corner. Near the top, you can see the dollar index there and the 10-year yield, for which the 10-year yield is under a little bit of pressure here. But I explained this to you a long time ago. Although the 10-year yield is of paramount importance when it comes to this market here, there's a compensatory mechanism going on here. When you have a dollar that has been getting decimated, absolutely decimated for a while now, the 10-year yield is going to kind of compensate a little bit, and I think that's what we're seeing here. So again, we had a historic move here with regard to the 10-year yield over the past few weeks from a 0.5 to a 0.72. Now we've come down a little bit. You would expect that to happen. But again, the real story is the dollar. And again, what is the fallout from this? A weaker dollar is going to make your life much harder moving forward. It's going to take more weaker dollars to buy everything. So you're going to walk into your stores and say, oh my goodness, look at the price of that. Look how high it's gone. No, it's the dollar that's gotten weaker. Let's move on here. Cryptocurrencies right now have had an incredible run. Yesterday was almost mind-blowing, and today there's a little bit of pressure going on there. Again, you know how this works. Random walk with an upward drift, okay? Cryptos are going much higher. There is no doubt about it, and I mean much higher. With regard to gold and silver, they've been on one heck of a run too. Gold right now is higher. Silver is higher as well. Crude oil under a slight amount of pressure right now. So that's the scenario. And again, the thought process for this market is making it giddy. The promise of more easy money, and again, if Biden were to win, I know it's impossible, but if Biden were to win, the debt expansion cycle that we are currently in will explode. And this will make the Wall Street banks, well, happier than you can possibly imagine. Again, it is the Wall Street banks that do run the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve's product is debt. The more debt they offer, the more debt they issue, the more debt they're called upon to distribute around the world. The president's calling for lower rates, weaker dollar, all this stuff. It could not make the Fed happier. This is what they've wanted since their inception in 1913, to be the lender and buyer of last resort. Well, they're getting it. This COVID-19 charade has allowed them to finish their final solution, which they could not be more happy about. It's a twisted environment we're in. Okay, so let's just recap real quick. Stocks looking to add gains here today. The dollar is a dying asset. It's a dying asset. I can't imagine how anyone can be a dollar bull here. The dollar in its current form is going away. A new dollar is ready to roll out. It's just a matter of how they're going to do it. If they're going to create a currency crisis, which I believe that's what they're going to do. My opinion is this. They're going to create a crisis of the currency. Right now, again, the dollar is going down, 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 getting slammed right now. And it's always the same scenario. Nobody knows until everybody knows. Once this reaches a fever pitch and it starts getting more and more coverage. I mean, Bloomberg this morning was like fixated on the dollar and how bad it's been performing as of late. So again, this is just the opening salvos here. And this is going to get much, much worse. Again, people are going to start seeing their cost of living go up. What are we going to do? Somebody help us. Please, government, help us. Of course, and the monster government that we have will, in collusion, direct collusion with a non-government entity, that is the Federal Reserve, will issue in their solution to the sheep people. You understand? That's how it works. Very simple, very straightforward. You know that. So look for a dollar crisis to hit in short order. It's ripe. Right now, the ground is ripe for a dollar crisis to hit. And we're going to watch that play out too. There's no doubt about it. Anyway, pretty much that's it for today, people. Let's keep our eye on these things. Look for more fake stories, fake news, propaganda, misinformation. That's the environment we are in. An environment of lies on a truly epic scale. This guy loves you a lot. I'll see you later.